after the sheriff from Cactus. Tell him Johnny Lawler's in his territory.
Get up, Lawler. Take off that gun. Now mount up.
Kill that bastard! He's worth money! Wait out, Sheriff! Come on, I'm coming, come on!
Good job, Deputy. Get in here with all that. Move the bucket, Molly.
Sure took a hell of a time to be cleaning.
What Molly calls cleaning is moving. There's dirt from one side of the jail and the other side.
What are you waiting around for? Get on home. Whistle up some grub for a new guest.
Marvin, how long you reckon we're going to have to keep this fella down here?
He's over here in Santa Fe. Reckon they'll hang him. Yeah, they're gonna hang you, all right. Hang you, sure. I'd give up a year of serious drinking. Bitch.
Got a message for the sheriff. It's real important. It's all about that outlaw they captured.
Marvin?
What do you? Come.
What did the outlaw do? Marvin? Where are you going?
Up to Cal Jodes. Tell Pete to relieve Tom down at the jailhouse. Tell Tom to be back there by 6.
Where's the sheriff?
Run out to Cow Jodes.
Well, damn it. He's supposed to relieve me. Hours ago, I ain't had no chance to clean up or rest up or shave or nothing since we rode out of here.
Sheriff says you're supposed to go on home. I'll wait here until he gets back.
For you?
Me.
Well, hell, I don't care. I gotta get on down the road. I'll tell you, if he gives you any trouble, you better holler. You hear?
better. Much obliged. You ain't gonna cover up all that pretty long hair, are you? Put that thing on, I'm walking right out of here. My ma had long hair like you. They were way down low on her back. Just about the same color, too. Fact is, you favor her a bit. I bet you brush it a whole lot.
She live around here, your ma?
Oh, she been gone more than 10 years. Oh, she was something else, my ma was. I ain't never seen anybody like her. Except you, maybe. Guess that's why I felt like I knew you right off. Of course, you're a whole lot younger than she was. You got as young as they must be real small yet. You ain't got any?
No.
You're still young yet. You got plenty of time. Strong, healthy-looking woman like you. You ain't had any young'uns yet. It must be that sheriff husband of yours. Hell, I'll bet with a guy like me. Wouldn't take more than one time and we'd... I'm sorry, man. Guess I got carried away a bit.
Molly.
Pardon?
Call me Molly.
Oh, Molly. Ain't that a pretty name? My ma's name was Martha. She's the one who named me Johnny after my pa who died before I was born. I guess I've been alone most of my life. After my ma died, I never really found anyone who... And now it's too late, ain't it? The sheriff said they was gonna hang me.
Oh, not for sure. There's going to be a trial. It said so in the telegram.
Telegraph?
The judge is coming in from Santa Fe tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, so they can hang me legal. Well, legal or not, it don't make much difference, does it?
What'd you do, make them put such a high price on your head?
Nothing. Nothing they can hang me for. Yeah, sure, I killed a man. They probably told you that.
Nobody told me nothing.
Well, it's true. I killed a man. Shot him dead. Of course, there wasn't nobody else around, so he was in self-defense. Somebody done in one of his kin. I tried to tell him. I said, mister, you're making a mistake. But he wouldn't listen. He just went for his gun. There wasn't nothing I could do but go for mine.
Well, the judge will believe that.
Yeah, he might believe me if I had a real good reputation. Come from one of the finer families. Had somebody high up to vouch for me. My folks was dirt poor. Ever since my ma passed, I ain't been in one place long enough to make any good friends or build up a reputation. Oh, hell, I don't know. I just keep wandering around looking for...
Looking for what?
Looking for somebody like her, I guess. Just looking. What do you see out there?
Just a tree.
A hanging tree?
There was this prisoner once. He was just a boy, barely into his teens. Puts me a lot in mind of you. He's the only other prisoner ever talked to me except you. He killed a man, they said. They hung him from that tree. I couldn't bear to watch it. When I thought it was all over, I looked up. He was still hanging there. He was... Marvin... The sheriff was out of town at the time. So I used to come over in the evenings and talk to him and try to cheer him up. Poor little boy. He cried himself to sleep every night. And you broke my heart. Johnny, I'm sorry. I didn't... It's just you put me in... You want to see what he gave me? I always keep it with me. He was so like my own.
Any play it?
Only the tune he taught me.
Let me hear it.
Oh, I never played it for anybody. I just...
Come on.
Well... That's some of it. Got a pretty tune, isn't it? Never thought I'd be playing it for anybody. Here I've been talking to you more than I've talked in a long time.
What about you and the sheriff? Don't you and he talk?
Yes, we talk. Just he's busy with the jailhouse and all.
Yeah, well, you sure got a soothing voice. Makes a body feel real good inside.
Funny thing is, when I was a young girl, I used to talk a lot. Folks used to say, that Molly, she talks a blue streak. When the boys had come to call her, I never was at a loss for words like some of the girls were. I guess I was just what you'd call a good conversationalist.
You still are.
Well...
I bet you had all the boys coming to call.
Well, that's kind of pretty then.
You still are.
I still got my pretty hair.
No, I mean it, Molly. You're real pretty.
Well, it's getting dark. Guess I better be getting on home before the sheriff comes in from Cal Jodes. don't fret about tomorrow. The judge is bound to believe you. I mean, anybody can see you haven't got a mean bone in your body. This has been about the nicest day I ever spent. We've been talking, and I told you things I've never told anybody before, and you've been listening and understanding. Anybody can see you don't deserve to be hung.
Like that young boy you told me about didn't deserve to be hung.
Oh, Johnny, don't cry.
Funny thing is, I ain't bawling because they're going to string me up tomorrow. Crying because of that. It's on account of you.
Me?
I feel like after all these years, just wandering around. It's like I finally come home. I could belong somewhere. It's all on account of you. All day long, it's been in the back of my mind. As motherly as you are, you ain't got any kids. Just ain't been able to get off my mind the thought of us having a little boy. I bet he had a little girl. Since she looked like you.
Oh, Johnny.
It could be just the two of us. Just you and me and a couple of young'uns. Get right out here together and never come back. Find ourselves a little place. Molly, they're gonna hang me tomorrow. After that, it's gonna be too late.
Oh, Johnny, I'd like to. I got a good mind to take that key out of that desk and...
Do it for the both of us. Please.
I can't, Johnny. There's my husband.
Oh, Molly, he ain't your husband. It's just a name you give him. You ride out of here with me, and I'll show you what being a husband is.
Oh, Johnny, I can't. I can't. All my life I've been taught to obey the law. I can't change that now. Not for you, not for anyone.
Molly! Shit. Why aren't you sleeping?
I thought I'd wait up. Thought we could talk.
Got nothing to talk about. Going to sleep.
Remember when we made this picture, Marvin? Right after we were married? Remember what you said? You said next year there'd be another picture. Only there'd be 3 of us. You said I'd be holding a baby.
Go to sleep.
Maybe it's not too late for us to have a baby, Marvin. Maybe I'm not too old. I was talking to this squaw woman who cleans up down at the saloon. She was telling me about some herb that her people use, and they get it...
Stay away from that squaw. Keep your mouth shut about things that are private.
Marvin, if it works, if I could get...
Give up, Molly. Not interested.
Marvin,
Turn down the lamp.
you gonna hang that boy at the jail?
You care whether he lives or dies. What's that to you?
Nothing. It's nothing to me, Marvin. It's just... He is so young, you know. I was thinking... If we'd had a baby then... He'd be about that age, wouldn't he?
You've been gabbing with my prisoner, haven't you? Telling him how lonely he gets way out here. No friends, nobody to talk to. Is that kid gonna be laughing at me tomorrow on account of you?
No, Marvin, he wouldn't laugh at anyone. He couldn't.
Bastard won't laugh when he starts swinging.
Maybe the judge will find him not guilty.
Judge, what do you know about the judge? Read that telegraph, didn't you? I'm gonna learn you once and for all to stay out of my business. Keep your big mouth shut around my prisoners. Get some sleep in my own bed. I'll go where I can.
Johnny, oh no, I can't keep up with you. You go so fast. Can't we rest more often?
Sure thing.
You sure?
I just told you, didn't I?
What'd you do that for? Shouldn't have done that. What are you doing?
Have me a bath.
Well, you're not gonna... Hey. Johnny, I thought you liked that tune. You told me back in Cactus you liked it. Isn't anything you said back in Cactus true, Johnny?
For 2 weeks now, you've been asking me that. And I'm going to tell you one more time. No. It was all lies and sweet talk. All of it.
But, Johnny...
God damn it, woman!
Just don't ask me again.
Indians.
That's an Indian, all right. What the hell that old squaw's doing out here all alone?
Look, it's funny. Looks like she's gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
I think she's sick.
Leave her be.
But, Johnny, she's sick. She's burning up, Johnny. I need some water. Give me some water, quick. You're not going to have that baby here. Come on. Can't have a baby here. Help me, Johnny. Boy, Johnny. It's a baby boy. She keeps saying something, Johnny. Do you understand her?
because a white man bought her off her people. After she blew up with child, he kicked her out. She finally got back to her people, and they didn't want her neither. Because she was carrying a white man's kid. So she... Well, that's it.
Will you come on? We got to get out of here. I wouldn't put it past him Apache to come here looking for her. You know, come on. I'm going without you. You ain't planning on taking him with you, are you? We ain't got enough food for the two of us, let alone some squalling brat.
Little John won't eat much.
Little John.
Woman, that's the last of that.
Oh, Johnny, the other canteen.
We finished it up yesterday.
Just a little Johnny.
Give me that can. Shit. Goddamn papoose.
Johnny, don't you hurt him. Johnny.
Tell her to leave him alone. Tell her to put little John down. Put him down. Put him down. What's the matter with her nose? She's only got half a nose.
That's how the Apache punished their woman for cheating on a man.
She was pulling at my hair. Will you tell her to stop?
Ayantine?
Ha.
Ay Sicilia, Kamahat Yugo. Ah.
She's scalping me, Johnny!
Shut up.
Stop! Stop her! She's
Shut up. She
scalping
won't hurt
me!
you.
Oh, she's cutting off my
We're
hair!
gonna have the whole damn camp in here now. Shut up.
God. Wait a minute, I gotta get the baby. I gotta get little John.
Part of the
I'm
bargain.
not going without him. I'm not going without him.
I'd stick with the little bastard.
Give me the baby. My baby. Give me the baby. Give me the baby.
Ain't nothing you can do. He's dead.
No, you can't cut him off, Johnny!
I said he's dead. Now get away!
Johnny, no, please, don't!
Get away! God damn. Hey, Molly, how about a bite of old Noah?
Wish you hadn't cut up Noah that way.
Woman, that mangy nag ears wasn't no good anyway. Hell, he dropped right out from under you, didn't he?
You should have helped me bury Noah, Johnny. I can't get the picture of him all cut up out of my mind.
Damn thing didn't even taste no good.
You shouldn't have let that squaw cut my hair, Johnny.
You're lucky as hell that squaw didn't cut more off you than that hair. Too damn hot with that stuff hanging on your back anyway.
Can't we rest a while? I'm thirsty.
Get off. I said get off!
Not right inside like this. Doesn't anybody live here?
Nope.
Tell me again what I'm supposed to do when I get to Las Cruces, Johnny.
I already told you 3 times, ain't I?
But I want to make sure I don't want to do anything wrong.
Just do what I told you and don't talk to nobody and nothing will go wrong.
I'm even sure I can find Las Cruces. What if I get lost?
Damn it, woman, I already told you that too now, ain't I? I said I'm gonna lead you halfway.
You'll be sure and take care of little Johnny while I'm gone. Make sure he doesn't get hungry, okay?
Yeah, I'll take care of him.
Here.
Damn it! Shut that door!
Dolly? I'm looking for Dolly Windward. Who wants me?
Dolly, I ain't got all day. Now, come on, I gotta get back to the store.
Hold your horses. What do you want? I'm carrying a message for you.
You've got a message for me? From who?
Johnny Lawler.
Why don't you suit up and get the hell out of here?
Oh, Johnny. Johnny.
Do you love me? Please don't leave me anymore. God damn it, Johnny. What are you doing with that other woman? She ain't even as pretty as I am.
I need that gal to get me across the border. Ain't nobody expect a man's toting an old bag wife like that and a kid.
Well, what are you going to do with her?
Well, after that, she'll just be on her own.
John, I baptize thee in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. May God bless and preserve and keep thee as his own this day and forever.
The date, Reverend?
The 15th.
And the month?
August.
Thank you very much, Reverend. Get up. Get up.
Where the hell have you been?
Johnny, the posse. They found us.
Get that horse inside.
Come on, come on.
Get him in that tunnel and keep your head down. He'll lead you out the other side.
See anything?
You better get mounted up. We gotta get across that border. Where the hell were you this morning?
Went into town.
You talked to anybody? Tell someone where I was?
No. Maybe it was Dolly.
Not Dolly, she wouldn't do that. You got any other ideas? Took that papoose with you, didn't you? What for?
To have him baptized.
To what?
To have him baptized in case anything happened to him.
In case I hurt him, you mean? That minister pours water on that kid. They gotta have a name, don't he? Don't he? What names you give him?
I said, what name did you give him?
Yours!
Little Johnny Lawler. You dumb bitch. You let that goddamn posse write to me, didn't you?
I didn't mean to. The Reverend just asked me to write in a book. I just wanted him baptized so
So the little bastard can go to heaven. That's where he's going right now. That goddamn papoose has been nothing but trouble us since the day that squaw born him. Now get him over here.
God damn it, woman! I said, get him over here!
I tell you one more time. Bring that son of a bitch here.
Now!
I loved you, Johnny. This is the body of Johnny Lawler. He held me captive, forced me to escape with him. This here's my baby. I named Marvin. Spud, you get on over and send a telegraph to Santa Fe. You tell him I got Johnny Lawler's body here and I want my $2,000 reward. Get.
Yes, ma'am.
Have him come in.
Private Evans, come in, please.
Yes, sir. Sit down, Evans. I want to talk to you. Understand you're leaving us.
Yes, sir. I finally got my papers, and I'm going home. Good old Wyoming.
A little better than Tarawa, huh?
And the jungles of the Philippines. That was the longest 3 years of my life. But it would have been a lot worse if I hadn't had the memory of the most wonderful country in the world to think about. You know, Doc, no matter how bad it got, I always knew that someday I'd be going back.
Evans, I'm going to give this to you straight. That occasional blurring you've been complaining of, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for it. You're gradually losing your sight. In time, months, a year, perhaps sooner, you'll be blind. By comparison, you're more fortunate than some of the others. At least you know what's coming. You can prepare for it. You can stay on here, take a course in Braille, our course of study and training for the blind, and when you leave, we'll see that you get a seeing-eye dog. I know, hard to take. But when you do leave and return home, you'll be prepared to properly care for yourself.
Braille? Training for the blind? The seeing-eye dog? What use would a seeing-eye dog be in a country where a man judges the distance by the horizon? Where a man can ride all day without seeing another soul? Where the only creatures that live inside are caged birds? What use would a seeing-eye dog be on a branding job or a cattle roundup? No thanks, Doc. If it's all the same to you, I'll settle for a one-way ticket to Laramie. According to what you've told me, there isn't much time left. Every second has to count. From now on, all I want to see is where every tree and every leaf and every blade of grass is in the country I love.
As you wish, Evans. The choice is yours. Maybe not practical from a medical viewpoint.
Doc, whatever reports you have to put through on me, please hurry them.
Sure, I know. Wonderful country, Wyoming. I was up there once myself. Never seem to be able to forget it. Don't worry. I'll arrange for that ticket immediately.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome home. Thank goodness you're all right. You look great.
I feel great. You know, you don't look so bad yourself.
Thanks. I got a big surprise for you. A Jeep.
A Jeep?
Ain't she a beauty? A real bargain. War surplus.
Well, that makes me feel right at home.
I kind of thought it would. You might find it a little strange at the ranch at first, without your mother being around. It was hard losing her while you were overseas.
When I got your cable, we've been deep in the thick of it for days. I made up my mind that if I ever got out of that scramble, I'd spend the rest of my days with you.
I missed you, Lon. We need you bad at the ranch, and from now on, I'll be dependent on you a lot. Yancey and Lim are both laid up on account of a wild horse that we finally corralled. Near killed both of them.
Watch it, will you, Dad?
Yeah, thanks. This is a good car, Lon. Misses all the bumps.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hello, Lem.
Howdy. Mighty nice to have you back.
My boy, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, both of you. I thought you were a cinch for the Army, Lem.
So did I. I was all set to go in, but I couldn't pass my physical.
The Army couldn't stand competition from the sideshows. Ever see a bow-legged, pigeon-toed cowboy with flat feet? Keep away from that animal. I don't want you laid up, too.
That's Chuck, the new hand. He does everything the hard way.
Chuck's all right. Ordinarily, he's a good hand. It's just that wild animal. And he's just sealed his doom. I was willing to give him another chance, but not now. I'm going to get my gun.
He's a mighty good-looking horse.
Don't let the looks fool you. He's the honest critter we ever had on the plains.
I like his fire. Steady, boy. Steady.
He's asking for trouble. Lon, get out of there while you got a chance.
Let him alone. I always said he had a way with horses.
But that animal's loco.
What's his name?
Boys call him Starlight. He got that name when he was running wild in the open country because the boys could see him so well at night. He knows these parts backers.
Just look at that horse. He's not only mean, but tricky. He's just baiting Lon so he can get him in that corner and stomp him to death.
Mom, get out of there!
You think you're pretty much a boy. I used to think I was pretty tough, too. You're not going to go cutting up just because they're all expecting you to, are you? You just take it easy. We'll get along fine. After all, you know, you and I've got something in common. I know what it is to be doomed, too. Starlight. Star and light. Say, you've given me an idea. A star does kind of light the way, doesn't it? What you need is a friend right now. And I know I'm going to need one later on. Why don't we get together, huh? Go ahead and sniff around a little. I'm not going to hurt you.
When Lon turns his back, that horse will kill him.
I don't know why we're so rough with you boys. I guess you can put away the gun, Dad. That horse can be handled.
Not by me. I don't want any part of him.
Neither do I.
Then that makes it simple. I need a horse, so I'll take him.
You're making a mistake, Lon. He's unpredictable and dangerous. As a colt, he was no good. Before we even had a chance to break him, he fought his way into the hills and turned completely wild. It took us 2 years to capture him.
Only to find he was plumb loco.
Even his sire was violent and stubborn.
You remember his father, outlaw. He never could be broken and finally had to be shot.
Well, that's no reason to condemn him. He didn't choose his father. Dad, you wouldn't punish me for something you did, would you?
No. No, son, I wouldn't.
I'll start breaking them tomorrow. Yes, sir. You and I are going to get along fine.
Seeing things? Or has he already got a hold on that horse?
Oh, you're seeing all right. He's out there every morning at dawn working with that animal.
Just wait till he steps up into the saddle, and then you're going to see the fireworks start.
Yeah, there's bad blood in that horse. Sooner or later it's going to show up.
This is something you're going to have to get used to, boy. There'll be plenty of time for you to kick up your heels when we get out in the hills, your old stomping grounds. That's where you'll take over, and maybe even teach me a few things. But not now, boy, not now.
I told you had a way with horses.
And that was a tough horse. Lon's got what it takes, I guess.
I still wouldn't trust that critter.
He'll be ready for schooling pretty soon. To work swell with calves, too.
You done wonders with him, son. I've got to hand it to you.
Always in a hurry. You'd think he had a race against time instead of taking that horse out for a ride.
Yeah, he's covered that road so many times that you think he was training Starlight to carry him with his eyes closed.
What is it? So that's it. You've been keeping things from me. That must be your family. Is that why you wanted to stay in the hills? Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in a little visit, providing one thing. You've got to come back when I whistle. You're not afraid of anything, are you, boy? Any other horse would have gone into a panic at the sight of that snake, but not you. I should have your courage.
All right, Jesse James, you can take off your mask now.
Hello. You must be from the Indian Head Dude Ranch.
Are you one of those fortune tellers who knows all and tells all?
Nope, this one was easy. I could tell from the brand on your horse where you're from, and judging from the distance to there, you must be lost.
Your calculations are quite correct, my dear Watson. I'm a tenderfoot, as green as they come, and I am lost. My name is Jean Barton. I'm the new nurse at the Dude Ranch.
I'm Lon Evans. We have the adjoining ranch.
Would you mind showing me the trail? I think once I get back on it, I could find my way.
I'll do better than that. I know a shortcut.
Well, maybe if we hurry, we could make it in time for lunch. You would be my guest, wouldn't you?
I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't. Come on, this way.
Where's Jean, Tom?
That's what I'd like to know. We had a luncheon date, and she isn't here yet. She went out on the trail early this morning. I'm getting worried.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too hard if I were you. If she'd been thrown from her horse, the stable would be the first to know it. Those nags come back like homing pigeons.
Howdy, Mr. Evans. I'll take your horse.
No, thanks, Whitey. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to leave Starlight here.
Jean, thank goodness you're all right. You sure had me worried.
I'm sorry, Tom. But you can thank Mr. Evans that I'm back at all. Oh, Lon, this is Tom Adams.
Hello. Glad to know you.
How do you do?
If you ever get tangled up, he can untangle you. Legally, of course. He's an attorney from Los Angeles.
Somehow Jean got herself lost. Luckily, I happened along.
Not bad, rescuing the lady in distress. Always works in storybooks.
Now, all we have to wait for is a happy ending.
I hope you're right.
They stop serving lunch in a few minutes. Maybe we'd better order.
Oh, certainly. I asked Mr. Evans to join us. I knew you wouldn't mind.
Not at all. I never did think 3 was a crowd.
I'm awfully glad you accepted my invitation. It's nice knowing a real rancher.
Thanks. It's nice knowing city folks.
I haven't always lived in the city. I was born and raised in the West. My family moved east when I started nurses training. But way down deep inside, I've always wanted to return. The wide open spaces seem to do something for me. I love it.
Me too. I guess that's why I'll always stick to ranching.
I envy you. I dread going back to a job in the city when the season's over. I had enough regimentation in the service.
You were in the service?
I was a nurse in the Army.
Did you see any action?
That's what I asked for, so they sent me to the Pacific.
The Pacific? The Philippines?
Yes, why?
Well, I was there for 3 years.
Really? Maybe we were on the same island at the same time. When were you there?
43, 44, and 45.
That's when I was there.
And that's when I was in Europe. Well, you two seem to have quite a lot in common. Excuse me. I'll see you later, Jean.
I hope I haven't broken up anything serious.
Oh, don't be foolish. Tom has never meant anything more to me than just a good friend. And for your information, he has no reason to act so possessive.
Well, let's forget about him and get back to us.
That was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Well, you're getting better. A few more lessons and you'll be diving like an expert.
Oh, thank you.
Funny how her diving got so bad all of a sudden. 3 days ago, she was teaching me.
Her style is getting worse, but her tactics are improving.
Let's try it again. Now, hold your arms out.
Like this?
No. Like this. Go ahead. For such a talkative gal, you're kind of quiet tonight.
For the first time in my life, I feel I don't have to rack my brain for just something to say. Words just don't seem necessary.
If this keeps up, I know what I'm going to do.
Maybe I can help you. The train schedule's in the lobby.
Excuse me.
Lon, why were you wearing that blindfold the day we met?
I was playing blind man's bluff.
Alone?
Yes, alone.
I'd like very much to play that game, too. I think I can find my way now without getting lost.
Good night. your coat. You've got to go help him. You'll make better time without carrying me. Go on, go on. Worst attack yet, Starlight. I thought for a moment that was it.
Far be it for us to be butting in on the subject, Mr. Evans, but we think that Lon ain't like he used to be.
War has a way of changing men, Yancey.
Well, blame it on the war if you like, but he spends too much time with that horse he's taken a fancy to. Why, you'd think that his very life depended on that animal.
And he's nothing but an expensive hay-eating pet.
Yeah, somebody ought to make him try and see things right.
Lem, I happened to hear what you said about Starlight. I'd like to make a little correction. He's not an expensive hay-eating pet. Just because he's got 2 strikes against him, why don't you stop trying to put in a third?
You can't tell me nothing about that horse. I know him. He tried to kill me. Lucky I got off with just a broken arm.
That's before he was broke. Since then, he hasn't once shown the wildness of his father or the violence of his mother. He's not only intelligent, he's obedient and quick to learn.
You can think what you like, but I wouldn't trade my Pinto for 2 like him.
Well, why make it 2? You proved you couldn't even handle 1 like him.
Getting pretty late, boys. I'm turning in.
Yeah, me too. Come on, Lem.
There she is, Starlight, just like she promised. But I'm afraid there'll be no more games from now on. Anyway, it wouldn't be fair to look into her eyes and see nothing, just darkness. Somehow she seemed to help me forget for a little while. But no more.
Chuck! Yancey! Something's wrong. Our Pino's gone. And that crazy white stallion broke out of his corral. Throw me your horse, Chuck.
Sure thing, Lim. Take it.
Too late. Your Pino's dead. Wait a minute, Lamb. You can't shoot that horse.
He killed my Pino. That's the best stock horse I ever had. I have every right to kill him.
You got nothing of the kind. This is going to be reported to Mr. Evans.
Well, while we're about it, we'll have that killer with us. Come on. Mr. Evans, that was the work of Starlight. He broke out of his corral. I guess he just couldn't behave any longer. Boss, you just can't trust bad blood.
If Lon is my son...
Yancey, he isn't.
Well, if he was, I certainly wouldn't let him expose himself to a horse that's got a loco streak in him sure as shooting.
All right. All right. I'll have a talk with him. Lon, I'm afraid you're allowing your sentiment for that animal to outweigh your better judgment. In my opinion, he's got to go.
Nobody's going to make me think Starlight's mean till I've seen it with my own eyes.
Well, isn't Lem or Yancey's word enough for you?
Sure. They didn't see the actual fight, though. All they saw was what was left of one. Sure, I admit the Pinto was killed by another horse, but that doesn't mean Starlight did it. Look at him. If he'd have been in the type of fight they described, he'd have marks all over him. I've examined him from head to toe. He hasn't got a scratch. Even a criminal's innocent until he's proven guilty.
Okay, son. You win. But the next time that critter makes a bad move, out he goes.
Hello, Chuck.
Hi, Lon.
The boys tell me you're from Tucson.
Yeah, I've lived all over these parts. Kind of like to move around. Get itchy feet, you know.
Have you ever heard of an outlaw horse called the Black Phantom?
Boy, I sure have. He's the leader of a wild herd. He's raided this country from here to Arizona.
Did you ever see him?
No. I only heard about him. They say he's a killer, though. He raids and steals mares, and then always disappears. Completely vanishes somewhere in the canyons.
I've heard plenty of stories about him. Mostly legendary.
Yeah, the last I heard of him, he'd been killed somewhere in Arizona.
But you don't know for sure?
No, only hearsay. Nobody knows anything for sure about him. That's why they call him the Black Phantom.
I know one thing for sure. He actually existed. I saw him once at a roundup a long time ago, but I'd know him any place. And only recently I saw a herd of wild horses in between our place and the Indian Head Dude Ranch.
Yeah, maybe he was leading it. They say he always had a herd with him.
If I could prove that the Black Phantom is in this territory, it'll clear Starlight. And I'm not going to stop until I find out.
Knowing how you feel about Starlight, I sure hope you can do it.
Keep what I've told you to yourself, huh?
You can depend on me.
Hello, Gene.
I told you I could find my way. It seems you're the one who got lost. Or maybe you forgot all about me.
No, I hadn't forgotten. We've been pretty busy at the ranch. This is the first chance I've had to get on the trail.
I haven't got a blindfold on. I came here with my eyes open. Let's not pretend anymore.
What are you driving at?
Lon, I know the truth. I've known it all the time. Ever since the first time I saw you, you had the blindfold on.
You should have left it on.
No, Lon. I've looked into eyes like yours before, during the war. You're going blind. I know what it means. I also know that's why you've been avoiding me.
And you've waited?
Hoping you'd come back. If you hadn't, I was going to the ranch looking for you.
I'm not one of your patients. I don't want your pity.
Pity? I don't pity you. I don't even feel sorry for you. I'll reserve that for the boys who really need it. The ones who are a lot worse off than you. Men who can't get a girl in their arms because they haven't any arms. I've shown all the initiative in the first round. I'll be waiting to see what you do in the second.
She's some gal, Starlight.
How is he, Mr. Evans?
He's still unconscious. The doctor says there's nothing serious to worry about, but that's a bad bump on his head.
What do you want to do with the horse?
I never want to see that animal again. Do it your own way.
I saw him. I saw the Black Phantom. That's how it happened.
Oh, what happened?
I knew if I could prove that black stallion was in this territory, it'd clear Starlight. I was getting a drink of water at the spring when I saw him. When I ran to Mount Starlight to go after him, I slipped. That's all I remember. How did I get home?
We brought you here. Jean came to us for help.
Jean? Turn on the lights, will you, Dad?
Why?
The lights are on, Lon.
Son...
It's okay, Dad. I knew it was coming. The doctor at the hospital told me before I left. Been waiting a long time for this. Longer than I expected.
There are other doctors. And we'll have the best.
Oh, it's no use. Now you know why I've trained Starlight. He used to be my eyes.
The doctor was here. Said for you to lie quietly.
Never mind what he said. I'm feeling all right now. How long was I out?
For some time.
It must be late. I'll have one of the boys drive you home. We can send your horse over tomorrow.
There's no use protesting that it still makes a difference between us. It doesn't now, and it never did.
You're talking of the stuff that dreams are made of. You'd better go.
Don't turn away from me, Lon.
Can't you understand? You'd be wasting your looks on a man who'll never see again.
You know what I look like.
As if I could ever forget.
Then you'll never see me grow old. You'll remember me as I am now.
At least, I won't be a burden to you, Jean. With Starlight's help, I'll get along as well as anybody.
Of course you will.
Thank you, Nancy. It's no use. No use pretending any longer. A complete helpless invalid. Nancy, if Miss Jean should come today, tell her I'm not here. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Hello, Jane.
Hello.
I'm certainly glad you came over. Lon needs you.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. He's shutting me out now. I know it's because he doesn't want me to see him like this. Pent up in the house, being led around like a child.
I know. He's been like that ever since we told him about Starlight.
You've got to find that horse and bring him back. If you don't, all Lon's hopes, his plans, will have gone for nothing. Don't you see, Mr. Evans, it's more than just his health involved, but his spirit and his will to live.
You're right, Jean. I hadn't thought of it like that. We'll find that horse if we have to scour the whole countryside.
Any sign of him?
Didn't see a thing.
Keep looking. Any luck?
Not a thing.
Try the South Pass.
He wasn't around the South Pass.
Well, let's head back for the ranch.
Nanty, did you hear that?
It's him, all right. It's your horse. Standing out there as pretty as can be. No bridle, no saddle, no nothing, Mr. Evans.
Starlight, you've come back to me. You knew I needed you, didn't you, boy?
Well, I'll be.
He must have come in by himself.
You ain't gonna let him ride him, are you, Mr. Evans?
I think Lon knows what he's doing.
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it in my own eyes.
He'll be all right.
Mr. Evans, the whole north end is on fire. Your cattle will be trapped if you don't work fast. I sent my men on ahead to help.
trace. I don't think we lost a head. The fire turned to the south section.
That's where Long was headed.
If he's on the trail, he's beyond our help. We can't get through.
He's got one chance. If that horse he's riding has got half the brains that Long gives him credit for, he'll carry him out through the old tunnel that leads to the meadow.
Sure. There's no fire on that side of the ridge.
Well, all we can do is hope. You can't do no good sitting here in the trail. Let's get back to the range. That's the first place he'd head for.
I don't know how you did it, but here we are. Sounds like we run into something. I'm afraid I can't help you. But at least I can give you one break.
You know, folks all over Wyoming are talking about the CNI horse Starlight. They say he's well named, too. He does light the way, doesn't he?
Yeah, and for a guy without his sight, that boy sure gets around.
Yeah, and the $3,000 reward he got for getting the Black Phantom didn't hurt him none either.
Believe me, they don't come any finer than that girl. If he don't pop the question soon, I'm liable to do it for him. She can join my family anytime.
Oh, this is wonderful news. You remember that doctor I worked with when I was in the service? You know, the one who performed that miraculous eye operation.
Yes, you told me about him.
Well, by a very strange coincidence, he's written me that he's going to spend his vacation here in Wyoming. He feels sure he can restore your sight.
That is good news.
I know this doctor won't miss.
And if he does, I've still got Starlight and you.